Hey everybody, what's going on out there? This is the dog. Give me a second here while I put this on my stand. Ah, whew, hot. Now we've been here all day fishing. Well, ever since about 5 o'clock in the evening. And I want to give you guys a shout out, show you what this looks like. I have to place that. There we go. Give you guys a good old look at what this is about. Now we've been catching bass today left and right. I'll show you. I got a basket over here with a 2-pound bass in it. Not bad. I mean, for a private pond, that's actually really good. There's a bigger one. There's a 5-pounder in here somewhere. But I'm actually trying to catch bluegill, and I got 3 good sized ones in here. And that I do. Try to turn that away so we can get a better visual. Hopefully we can catch it on camera. See how I got my hook? Got that worm all the way on that hook like that. He's gonna pretend like he's out there dancing for the fish. Woo, it's hot. Direct sunlight. Not the best way to do the fishing. Well, I'm not even casting out 15 foot. That's plenty deep out there. Got a mix of everything. Bluegill, sunfish, bass. And me, I ended up with some acid reflux while I was out here. Not even sure how yet. Now, you know my method. If I ain't catching something in one spot within a couple of seconds or almost a minute, I tend to get myself into a new location. Now, I've been catching this grass over here, and something took the tip of my worm. You can see that. Something took the tip of it. That means there's something down there. And with these bluegill, keep it the line semi-tight, because a bluegill, whenever it gets it, because of the other fish that are down there, he'll count it as a predatorial, and if he's got it, he doesn't want the other, so he'll swim with it and hook himself. Here we go. I think I'm getting something right now. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. The line's moving, but I don't know if it's a... it's kind of weird. Actually, I think something actually has a hold of that, and they're just swimming around with it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to tighten that line up just a little bit, give it a scare that something's trying to get it. Yeah, I got it snagged around some grass again. Get that out of there. Yep, it got the worm, it got it off of there. Man, that a smart little worm, a fish, ain't it? Let's try it again. I bought myself 30 red wigglers. cast it out there again, see what's happening. I know it's getting kind of hot out here, so I may end up having to move into the shade again, guys. And look at that. Something out there is taking that worm right off of there. It's not even funny anymore. It's crazy. Alright, so we are relocated into the shade, guys, because poor old Z-Dog can't handle the sunlight. He just can't do it no more. I got rheumatoid arthritis and lupus, and it just kills me. What?
That's who you're talking to.
I'm filming.
Where's the camera?
Right here beside me. The guy over here thinks that I'm talking to myself. What?
Are you live or you're recording a YouTube video?
Recording. Son of a biscuit. Wow, that worm falls apart with every time I touch it. That's weird. And he was alive too, so I want to let everybody know, if you're in southern Indiana, the old Boy Scout, Big Ben, the old Boy Scout campgrounds, Big Ben, is under construction to make it into a trailer park for mobile trailers to come in and spend like a couple weeks at a time. And they've repopulated the lake, which was man-made in the early days, early 1900s. There will be log cabins available for people to camp or sleep in there. I remember as a Boy Scout going out there, they had a big old mess hall, log cabin mess hall. Here we go, here we go. Come on, little fish. Here, little fish. Here, little fish. Come on, little fish. Come on, fish, fish, fish. You got to talk to them like that. It just don't count. Come on, fish. Here, fish, 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 fish. Yeah, they're probably down there thinking I'm an idiot. Oh, yeah, there's that guy up there on the bank talking like that for her. So, if you're curious where Big Ben is, you would travel southern Indiana down towards Otwell, and you would take a right-hand turn and you would drive on out along this county road, 61 I think is what it is. And it takes you to the backside of Petersburg, Indiana. And then you would look, there's a turnabout out there somewhere. It takes you into a big old pine forest. And that's where that would be located. And I got over here in the shade, maybe some of them other fish will come over here where it's cool. I know there's some bluegill over here. There's a turtle right over here. There we go. I'm getting one now. Yeah, man, he second guessed it. He's thinking twice about it. Now I think he's on there. He's got it in his mouth. Oh, yeah, he does. Oh, look. Look at that. My line went complete. He's bringing it back to me, guys. He's like, Mister, did you?
No, sir, you lost this.
Yeah. Got him. Ah. Yeah. He ain't big enough to keep. I'm going to throw him back. I want him to be bigger. They are bigger in this pond. Ah, wait a minute. Now he swallowed the hook. Yeah, I don't know if he's going to be able to let go of that without dying or not. So, bam. Smack. Try that again, man. That was nice. Now we're getting them fish in here. They're all different sizes out here. They ain't all the same size. Oh, I got a bass. No. Oh. Wait a minute. He may not be gone. He may have just dropped it. Oh my goodness. He got off. I don't know what he was, but he got off. I thought it was a bass. Hey, and he left me with my worm. Before I do this again, what I want to do is I want to bring in my other line, because I ain't catching nothing on it. And get this out of the way. There ain't nothing on it. I had liver on there and it's still on there, so we're gonna get rid of that. All right, let's see if we can't do that again. It's a pretty nice fish, I won't lie. I'm only out there about 15 foot. Just right on the other side of the grass reef that's in the water. I got that grass again. If you guys would like and subscribe to the channel, if you've been watching this, if you're a fan, I know that I've had quite a few people attend and watch the videos. If you would, you know, help my channel out just a little bit. And if you got some fish videos of you fishing, or you got some photos of some of your fish that you're catching, put them on there. We'll take them all. Fishing Indiana. If you're a lover of it, you're welcome in this channel. catch the odd fish if you want to. I don't care. Fish in rivers, ponds, streams, lakes. If you got a fish tank in your house and you fish there, I don't care. It's all acceptable. And that acid reflux is something else, man. We're going to cast over here to the right of myself just a little bit, because I know there's some fish over here staying out of the way. They're trying not to be seen over there, but they're there. Man, them flies are bad right now, ain't they? That humidity. If you're like me, you're a diabetic and you got that sweet tasting blood, them flies love that. Mosquitoes do too. Well, mosquitoes go right through all of that bug spray.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Bit half my bait off.
Oh yeah. You probably got a hook on there that's too big too, don't you? What are you fishing for?
Bass.
Oh.
So, no. Frankly, I don't.
I'm using a bluegill hook and catching them. There is a bass right there in front of me. I'm not lying, man. That sucker, he swam right underneath that stick. There's the bluegill right down in here. They're coming back up in here. Yes, they are. They're coming right back up here in the shallows. Yes, they are too. I'm gonna have to stand up for this one because I see them critters. I'm gonna have to cast it right down in front of them and see if they'll take it. I know that's a bass right there. I see them now, man. They're right there in front of me.
I don't think I've ever successfully weedlessly rigged a rod.
Successfully what? Did what?
I've never successfully rigged a weedless lure until just now.
Kind of makes you wonder where all the bluegills are at. I'm thinking they're out in the middles.
Possible.
I have to cast out just a little further, see what's going on out there. I don't know. Yeah, I got a bite. There we go. Come on now. You know you want that. Come on. You don't have to be shy. I know you're there. Something down there just bit my bait, man, and then he dropped it.
Probably turtle.
And them flies are on my hands like crazy. Get over here. I mean, get out of here. You know what? We're going to have to reel that in. I think I'm going to put another worm on there. Either that, I'm going to have to figure out what's going on with my line here. Hold on a minute. What's happening here? Well, there ain't much worm there. That's what's going on. I got sweat in my eye. You guys are enjoying this, let me know. Those flies are finding my ears. How flies know where the nose and the ears are, that's crazy. I mean, there ain't really anything going on in my nose or ears. I think I'm going to have to cast down a little further, bro.
Go for it.
I'm going to have to go out there in the middle. Going over here to the right. A lot of stuff going on over here. Awful lot of play right there in front of me on the water. Some of that's bug, some of it's not. Guys, we're just about done fishing out here. There ain't really a whole lot left out here for us to do. We're going to try getting some bluegill here. Not exactly sure. Try that right there. fish have stopped biting on a regular basis. So now it's just like every now and again they do their biting. So the question is we got to find out where they're at. And right over in that area over there by that trees, there is a deep end over there. And I have a fish right here. I don't know if he's going to stay there and try to take away or not. Yeah, he is. I don't know how big he is, but hey, let's just see how big that is. I might have to redo that line right there. He ain't very big. See if he's still there. See if he still wants that. He might. He might still be there. Some fish don't go very far away. If they seen something there, they'll stick around and see if it's... There it is. And I don't know how big that is, but I'm not seeing it. He looks like he's a baby. Yeah, he's he ate that worm right off there. Yes, he did. Ain't nothing left. For a little bitty piece. We ain't got that many more worms because my buddy drove off with my worms. And the flies are starting to get real bad out here, guys. That they are. This is about the time of night that I was catching them over here 3 or 4 days ago. I got that out about 20 feet now. Just on the other side of a grass reef in front of me. Those fish seem to think that that might be interesting. Let's see. Let's move that worm around there so they know it's there. Now that my buddy caught 6 or 7 bass out of here, the bluegill might be able to populate. We threw all the bass back except for one. He's a monster. The other bass can repopulate. We don't need all those bass in here. Damn, sorry guys, I hit the camera. I got all these flies on my face and trying to cool down just a smidge. Been out here in that hot sun. You guys can see we got a bunch of these storm clouds all the way around me out here. I need to repopulate the pond out here. I'm getting a bite. He's a small bite, but I don't think he's going to be a big fish. Yeah, I got him. Yep, I got him. Woo! Oh, did he get off? I think he got off. He did. Yeah. Not what I was hoping for. I think he was a small bass is what he was. I got a couple worms left, and we'll use those up, and then we'll go. There we go. All right, now let's get that back out there. I don't know if I'm going to actually get anything. I've got about 3 bluegill, and that's really not a whole lot of anything. So I will probably end up throwing those back, but I do want to take a picture of them. Bugs are hitting the water out there like crazy. Got him. There he is. I got him that time. Yes, I did. I'll keep him. That I will. Got a few more minutes I could do some fishing here. I'll get a video made of me doing some catfishing. I catch a whole bunch of these mud cats sometimes, and I don't really like the mud cats. I really don't. They don't like messing. They're like bait stealers, what they are. I caught 5 of them the other day at Dogwood Lake in Glendale, Indiana. And they really did put up a fight. Man alive, look at that monster bass. I mean, look at that monster bass. He's a monster. I think the hook's almost the same size as him. Yeah, there you go. There, say hello. Oh, he got loose. Let's see. I gotta throw you back out there in the water. I can't be having bass on the bank like that. Throw him out there. There we go. That'll get him out there. That's probably the smallest bass I got out here. A few more minutes out here, guys, and then we'll call it a day. How about that? if you make any videos or send any pictures onto the page, whether it be the YouTube channel or the Facebook channel, give a location where out in Indiana you're at. Or if you're somewhere else, let me know what state you're in and what pond or lake you're at. The rivers. Oh, there's something there in front of me. And these bugs are getting bad in my ears. Let me see how many worms I got left. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I got a few. Woo! Alright, let's get a new worm on there and see if that don't get those fish excited. Well, I got a little bitty fish right there. He was excited about that. Boom! I watched that worm disappear. That's the way I like it. I like it when them worms disappear like that. It gives me some hope. I got sweat in my eyes, guys. It's hot, humid. It's getting bad. And we got them storm clouds up there above me. That's why it's getting dark like it is. It's looking nice. I love being out here in the country and looking at that stuff. It's just really cool looking. Get a few more minutes in here and then we'll head out. I didn't catch anything in the little pond that they got here. Well, I did catch a little bitty one, but I didn't catch anything significant in there. For some reason, they just, I don't know, they just didn't want it. And it's very muddy over there, so you can't really see a whole lot. Come on, bluegills. Feeding time ain't over yet. You know you guys want this stuff. There, I'm getting a bite right there. That feels more like a turtle bite, but it's hard to say. Could be a bass. I think that was a turtle. I got a turtle right there in front of me. Let's go out there. Get out there. See if something out there's in the deep, deep. give a little play. There's a turtle right there in front of us. You can see that. Poke his head up out of the water to see what's going on. Yeah, I think some of those fish are done for right now. Looks like there's a little bitty worm left on this. That's not much. Fish down there tried to get that. And let's see what I got here. Put that over there like that. All right, let's go ahead and show you guys what we got. I'm gonna have to rinse my eyes out. I got all that sweat in my eyes out there. I can't believe that keeps happening to me today, guys. I'm so sorry about that. Yep. There. We can't bring in a... Really? That's